That's not even like mad because it's like in hindsight, like you've had to put priorities first, innit?
And that's
not even a mad like.
And that's not for a babes.
Yeah.
That's the opposite.
That's the opposite.
Yeah,
that's the opposite.
You've done it for your family.
You doing a madness for a babe is like you traveling like to a next country, or you doing a mad thing just for a babes.
Wait, hold on. Let's clarify.
Like
No, let's clarify. Yeah, I didn't.
Done that.
you
Hold
got
on,
another country?
Done that. Where did you go?
Yeah, bro. I remember one night. Yeah, I must have I was outside. Let's just say I was outside. I just finished a little Saturday. You get me? It was outside and one thing. Like I met her in Newcastle, and you know, like she's just on one away. Like I met her, always chat, but never could link.
Yeah.
And then I remember I think it was like 12:30 at night, chatting to her now on the way back from West End. And then she was like, you know what? I've been wanting to see you.
Drive to Newcastle,
bro. Then she must have said
On the same night?
bro. So this is must about 12:30, whatever.
And I know Doug.
And then she was like, like you wouldn't come in. Like I don't know, because I'm wavy as well, innit? So the banter's
No
getting
Doug
up
when
to,
he's wavy.
yeah. The banter got to like, you wouldn't come in, and I said, dare me to come, and I swear to God, I'll come in. Like it was one of the don't dare me, I'll come.
How long was the drive? 5 hours?
It was about 4.5 hours.
Jesus.
I pulled up morning. Homie stayed for a couple days.
Yeah, I was there for a minute. Still,
Well, you have to be, bro.
Yeah, I was there
brother.
for a minute.
Man,
but it was like, also, if man know me, man know
excessive.
motorway is
But-
nothing to me. Because I work, like, I do 2 hours, 2.5 hours sometimes with work anyway in the evenings. So even like my bread, so it's funny because on my snap, you just see man's on ends in it, like West End, the 2-2s, you see man's on the motorway, the 2-2s, you know, like when on Snapchat you got the banner and it will tell you the area in it, the 2-2s, you just see man's in T-side, you get me? Like, it was like Tyneside and that, yeah.
You did a lot there.
Yeah, I did a lot still.
I can't do them drives.
when I
still.
when I said the ballet story, that wasn't my maddest story. It was just because I said tell a mad story. Then he said, do you know what I mean? That wasn't my mad story.
I got one better than
No, I'm
that
just
one.
not.
though.
The thing about Tazer got bare mad stories.
Yeah.
I've lived life, innit?
That's what the podcast
That's
is.
what it is though.
That's why the podcast is sick, because everyone's lived their own separate mad life.
Yeah.
And then so it just comes together. But you can see the differences in how we do move though, in terms of, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't think of a mad, do you know what? I would never do that.
Like even when you said like driving, it just made me remember I did that once. But like I can't think
Brother,
of
you're
anything.
good because there's certain gal that was down the road for me and they can't get me to come down
Brother.
the road, brother. You know what I mean?
Listen.
And then, but I know that I've been with Doug, bro. I'm outside with Doug.
No, but why though?
Nah.
Why what?
Down the road, why?
Because, brother, sometimes you got to have liquid. What, just because they called me means I must come?
No, like, what's the reason why you didn't go though? You just didn't want to.
Brother, you just know that one. Nah, brother, if man was to fuck everything that says to man come up the road,
Yeah.
man wouldn't have time for no poddies, bro.
okay, cool.
You see what I'm saying? So some ones, sometimes just got a big thing of
For me to travel like that, I gotta like the girl a lot.
yeah.
Like I have to like you.
Newcastle.
Because for me, the moment I get up there and then
Now
like,
that was a drunk lust though, the Newcastle.
yeah.
thing.
It was a drunk last, but the thing was like you say, the thing was a 10, so it was like.
Oh no, I hear that still.
So it was one of them ones, man. Just took like the opportunity in it.
Because before she changed
But
her
it's
mind,
never
like,
because she changed
on
her
the car
mind.
on the car
Because no,
next
you,
day.
yeah,
I'm
you know that
crying
man.
tonight.
Yeah.
When you drunk like
And
that,
when you
I'm
say
coming.
when you rude, you chat for real, yeah.
That's funny as well.
It's true though. Sometimes you got to capitalize sometimes.
You got to
But-
man was
but-
Because the
capitalising.
maddest thing is, a buff thing, yeah, for example, on Monday, if she's giving you energy, Tuesday giving you energy, you gotta finish it. You know, like when the ball comes across, you gotta volley it bottom corner. Because if you don't, they might counter and you score.
Plus,
And then
that happened at a time where I was just getting like, I was in like this happened like what 016 I think, like, so I was just kind of getting my you know, you get yourself
Live
back
your
together.
life, dog.
So man lost all the weight,
Right,
man
dog.
was trim, man was like, you know what I'm saying, I was in my zone, you get me, like,
gotta
so
live your life,
you just
man.
have to live. So
It's a
when the
story- it's a
opportunity
story to
come, I
tell.
said, fuck it, I ain't on that.
and also girls, there's a man always knocking on the girl's door, bro.
Yeah.
If a girl's a buff thing,
Yeah.
Always.
there's
Always.
always a man there. So when she gives you a window,
Yeah,
if you don't go in that revolving door, brother, the door will
that's
shut,
a
bro. I'm telling you, bro.
bro, yeah, because the next man will run through it.
But to piggyback off what he said, yeah, there's also a difference. A buff girl in London ain't the same as off ends. So when the one off ends is giving you, when am I going to be in Newcastle randomly? If
Yeah.
you're telling me come now, all right, cool.
But what you're saying is bare buff things outside of London. They don't know they're buff.
Yeah.
The times I've moved, like I've spoken to a girl, I'm like, you don't know how buff you are, do you?
Yeah.
But if she was in London corrupts, you know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes...
One West End, you know?
Brother,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
West End, one rapper, a one this, a one that. You can't chat to her again, bro.
Again,
She
fam.
changed, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's true what you're saying because the more because up north people are different. They're more
friendly.
Bro,
they're more-
especially up Teesside
and then
all of that.
there'll be a lot of beautiful girls up there, and they don't even, like you say, they may know they're pretty,
know
but
they're
the man
pretty,
ain't on them like
Bro, my
that.
boy
Like,
was
but
trying
you
to-
see, but if they were to come to a one night down at fucking local West End club and that
Bro.
for the one night, and everyone, then they might realise
Bro,
something.
realise,
I was
yeah,
chatting
yeah.
to a girl that lived in Spain, and she moved to London for a bit. Obviously, started going West End. It's his. She don't know no one. Started going West End. He's just seeing the following increase. One day his heart just said, "Open it." He opened it. Hella rappers. He said, Now she's hitting him with, I can't really do this Saturday. Do you want to move it to next week?
Yeah.
Whereas before she was free. Now she's like, I'm not available, and it happens. You just got to charge it.
Linking the man with the ice that protect with the belly on and that.
But the game's rough, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Game is
but
rough,
the thing
brother.
is, as long as you can tell yourself that, you don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? The game's the game, but a lot of men take it personal, bro.
Yeah.
So a man might see you with a girl and be like, hey, pals ain't even wavy. I don't even, brother, it's not his fault that she's digging him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't blame him. Do you know what I'm saying? But a lot of men will look at that and be like, I don't
And I always say that there's always, you know, when you butt man, like you lot sit down and you have conversations, and like man will have conversations, and everyone has their own batch of like guy that they've seen done whatever, and so half of the time you don't even cross over. That just shows you that there's so much out there for everybody. So how you gonna be hating on the next man wave? Like everyone should have their own batch of waves that they're on. You know what I'm saying?
But I think a lot of men have just heard people talk about it. They haven't experienced it.
Yeah,
themselves.
that's true.
You have to live life.
He told a story on the pod that we recorded yesterday, and I'd like him to repeat it.
Repeat.
The tap.
Yeah.
Oh, mad.
Yeah. And then because that was the first time he experienced it, and he was like, do you know what? Putting myself in the next man's shoe, I get why these men are.
I get why they don't like me still.
I get why they.
So basically, I'm out and about now, so I'm at a venue. I'm not going to say what it is. I don't want to make it bait. So a couple of my brethren have come now that are like in the scene, but
They're lit boys, basically.
no, we're all lit. But like, but in terms of caliber, in terms of hierarchy, they're higher up. Like, I can be honest about it, innit? So my man's come now. One of the girls have walked up to my man and been like, "Oh my God, it's you." And I kind of used the example of, you know, Daniel Kaluuya in Widows. In the church where the brother's rapping and man's in the face like that. She walked up to me like, "Oh, it's you." I said, "Rah." Anyway, that's not even the story. That's not even it. Anyway, later on, my brethren's walked up to this girl. This girl is buff. He said to her, I think he's whispered something in her ear. She's going, "Oh, thank you. So I'm assuming he said, "Oh, you look good," whatever. He's walked off. Anyway, cut long story short, my brethren that was there, no word of a lie, bro. She's walked up to man, tapped him, gave her a phone, like put your number in. Brother, buff thing. Man was like, "Oh, cool." That was it. But the way I saw it in real time, I said, "Right, is that easy?" Like,
Yeah.
He didn't even, brother. He wasn't even looking her way. He was looking this way.
Bro.
Yeah.
She tapped him. So I said, "Rah, that's how."
That's how next man feels.
That's how next man forward is in the ring. Because when girls are chatting about, my free shot, whatever.
No, brother.
I know how you feel now, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
No, brother, because I was about to say, you must get that all day. So yeah, I get where you're going.
You know
with
what I'm
the
saying?
story.
But
Yeah.
remember, when we see other guys getting bitter, we're like, what's wrong with my man? Stop being bitter. It's not for everyone. Maybe there ain't, because the girl that you like doesn't like you.
Yeah.
So it must hurt. Remember, think about it. If most of the time, the girl you want, there might be 10 girls, you might get 6 of the girls you want, 4 might not like you, but that's still a good ratio.
Yeah.
Certain man, 10 of the girls they want, they're getting none, bro.
Yeah.
And the same culprit is always in the picture, bro. You know that Bugs Bunny and that? But they're looking at man like...
the carrots.
Bro, I watched the podcast the other day. It's a dating, I can't remember his name, but it was talking about dating apps, and it was talking about the stats. Yeah. Bro, the guy... Yeah. But he said something like, on dating apps, 4% of women swipe right. But like 80% of men swipe right.
Yeah.
No, you were saying that 90% of the women want the same 10%.
Yeah. Because only,
But brother, that's why you see.
but only 4 of them are swiping right. So that means they're swiping right on the same guys. You're just letting this brother know he's got options. But there's bare man on the app, you know.
Yeah.
One guy I know emailed Hinge and said, "Yo, is my account broken?" They're like, "Why?" He goes, "I've been swiping right for the past 2 weeks. No matches." They're like, "Yo, we can't force girl to accept you. let me try and take some better."
Man, ain't wavy.
You got to out their pictures, bro. Yeah. You better go and buy a Nikon or something.
Shout out Manscaped.
Yeah.
As always, you're not gonna get a better shaving experience. The man they must groom. The man they must pattern up.
It's mad.
It's you know it's normal.
Freshly groomed.
No, it's normal.
You say, what man got? You know when you get the trim, it makes you want to do it.
Everything got clean.
Everything. Man clean the car. Man did everything. Man cleaned the car. Man
Man
did
say man
everything.
clean the car. Nah, man stay on his.
So right now you're super streamlined right
super
now.
streamlined.
Go.
Man stay like shout out Manscaped. Man stay streamlined and good to go all times.
Use the code winners 20% discount. That's from us to you. Get yourself a Manscaped pack. You
Cutting
get
through the wind.
the 4.0, get the aftershave, get it all. Use the code winners 20% discount. Manscaped.com. Use the code winners 20% discount when you use the code
Streamline
winners.
out here, you know.
Streamline. It changes the game. Change what the strop. Listen.
Summer's here.
I know you're gonna say. I knew you was gonna say changes up the ting, fam. Say it with chest. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say a word.
Don't say a word.